I know you're bored. I'm bored. Look, I get it. I'm in China. So I've been in quarantine for 2.5 months. I know how it is. Trust me. Don't worry. I know how bored you might feel. I wasn't bored, and I'll get there in a minute. But I understand it. I'm not saying I suffered under boredom. I'm saying I understand what you do. I understand what measures you're taking. You're buying groceries every day now instead of once a week, twice a week, just to leave the house. That you're walking your dog 10 times a day just to get some air. That even before, for days in a row, you couldn't stand to leave the house because the air was too fresh or there were too many people, or you just really didn't want to get out of bed. Now that you can, you don't want to. Even if you don't have a dog, maybe you've been thinking to take your cat out just to walk something, just so that you have an excuse that you're allowed to leave the house because quarantine sucks. And I get that. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nils. I'm living in China since 2013. And this is where coronavirus first had the impact, where people first got quarantined, where people immediately got quarantined. And we can do a whole different video about how China handled it and why everyone else was stupid and stuff like that. But that's something for another time, another day. Today I want to talk to you about what can you do as a business owner now that you're home all the time. Now that either maybe you have a retail business and your doors are closed right now because, you know, or you might have a job and that's good. If you still have a job, it's great. But maybe you're in, how's it called? Short work, where you don't really go to work, or where you work from home and, you know, now you really love your kids, but they're really home a lot. And you got to the point where you don't feel the energy anymore to do something, to get up, to get out of bed and to get cranking on your business. You've been wanting to start a business for so long, yet you were always too busy to do so. Now you can, but now you don't. Now you're bored. How can you be bored in times like this? If you already have a business and your doors are closed right now, or maybe you lost your job and you want to create a new business, this is the perfect opportunity. What are you doing? You're sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself and complaining like everyone else that you can't do anything? No, that's not how things are supposed to go. These are not times where you sit at home and feel sorry for yourself. These are times where you think about expansion, not right now. But what can you do right now so that you can expand later? If you have a retail store, how can you set up things online so that when the virus is gone, first off, now you can make some money. And when the virus is over, when the things are gone, you can start to prosper from 2 channels. You actually grow out of it. You don't contract, you know, like, oh, because of this, the virus, I lost this and I lost that. And no, that's not the point. But first of all, get your expectations right. It's only going to get worse before it gets better. Look at what happened in other countries. Don't ignore all of that and think that, oh, our government says 2 weeks, probably everything is going back to normal. It's not. Did it go back to normal in China after 2 weeks? No. How about South Korea? No. How about any other country in the world? No. Why is that? Why are you thinking that it's going to be over in 2 weeks, on 3 weeks, or in a month? It's not going to happen. So very first, get yourself in front of the facts. Don't feel comfortable or don't feel sorry for yourself and wait it out. There's no way in waiting this out. You cannot wait this out. There's no way. It's going to be at least 2 months. China handled it in 2.5 months. There were 2.5 months quarantine in Shenzhen where I live. There's still, you know, people in quarantine in other places. It's not going to be faster in your countries. We had extremely strict measures in China. They're good. Everyone knew, like, we just stay home and we're strict with it as long as it's necessary, so that everything can go back to normal. Now everything's back to normal. But that's the first thing. So don't get yourself into believing that you can wait this out. You cannot. Make harsh calculations. How long can you survive now that you have less income, that you lost your job, or that your business is currently closed, or your business has been cut in half? We're losing clients every day. But that doesn't mean I take on less work. It just gives me the room of thoughts for more things that we could do. Why do people take money back? Why do people do not buy from you? If your products are that important, but your retail store is closed, why don't they call you and ask you to send them that anyway? These are questions that you have to ask yourself. How can you stand out and be that important to the marketplace that people actually buy from you now? And even more when the whole thing is over. How can you use the time and utilize the time right now to start your business. Just because there's a recession doesn't mean no one has any money. Google is still making billions of dollars. There is money being spent. Facebook is making billions of dollars. Why can you not make hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands? You should have the possibility to do that. But, and here comes the interesting thing. If you can set up something now that keeps you floating during the crisis, that either keeps your business flowing or that keeps your expenses, capped, or that actually start creating you a second pool of income, well, then that is what you should focus on. Because if it does it now, if you can now make that work to get this little bit extra here, once the recession are over and people are in buying mode already, you have cinemas that obviously no one can go. You have two types of owners. You have the owner that sits home and feels sorry for themselves. And you have the type of owner that says, okay, we're just renting a piece of field from the farmer next door. And we just put up a screen and we invite people to come with their cars and we charge them to sit in their cars and watch it. You gotta get creative there. And that's just one example. If you have a retail store, how can you move that online? If you're delivering to retailers, if you are supplying retailers, how can you change that? And how can you get people to buy online directly from you? If your business is struggling not because of a direct impact, but because your suppliers are impacted or because your buyers are impacted, everyone is cutting back. Come on. No one is in the spending mood and throwing money out of the window. That's not happening. We're also cutting back on some expenses. But just because we're cutting back on some expenses does not mean that we're not willing to invest, whether that's our money or our time, into things that I believe can grow us further. One of those things, for example, is a consulting thing we do. We just do a free trial. We say, hey, look, usually we sell consulting for $1,500 a month. Why don't you offer it for free? So people can test it for free. I can get you results. We can start working together. You pay me $500 only if you loved it. And then we have a great relationship. You can go continue in that membership. You can make money with it. Your money covers the fee for me, which gives you no excuse to not continue because we can still grow it. I would have never done that before, but the actual long term, this is what you want to do. This is the seeds of a new business or a new idea. And this will transform into something else. And I'll tell you more about that later. So if you want to check out that free trial, if you will, it's a 30-day free trial, just check the links below in the description. Head over to easypeasyecom.com. and you'll find everything there. So that's just what we do. We just look at what are the opportunities that are raising now? Why are people not buying from us right now? What can we change so that people find our services or our products or our courses or our whatever it is? How can we make it important enough so that people during the crisis will want nothing else but give us money because in exchange we give something of value that great that they don't get anywhere else or that no one else gives. So think about that. How can you do that? How can you do that whether when you're starting from scratch? Now is an excuse because everyone sits at home and feels sorry for themselves. How can you not do that? How can you go out and build your store when everyone is sitting on their butt and watching TV? By the way, shut off that TV already. Try to get rid of the bad news already. You know it's going to be bad. It's not going to get better anytime soon. Check in once a week. The most important things you'll hear from people. Stop that negativity and go actually do something, right? You cannot just sit there and feel sorry for yourself. You got to do something that you wouldn't have done. You have to get uncomfortable and you would have to do things that usually you would have never even considered doing so that you can explode that once the recession is over, because that's naturally going to happen. If your service, product, whatever is important enough for people to buy it in the recession, then people will go nuts for it when they have the money to spend again. That can be physical things, digital things. It can be anything really. Pick any business, stick with it, and just go in. There's no excuse for you not to do it. There's no excuse for you to be bored. If you are bored, you're crazy. How can you be bored in a time when time is given to you for free? The most valuable thing in the world right now is given to you for free. You are forced into spending time on valuable things and you're wasting it. Sorry, but that's stupid. So that's my end note here. Don't be stupid. Be smart. Put in the work, put in the efforts, and you shall be rewarded. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know your excuse why your special, unique situation out of 7 billion people on the planet is so unique that you cannot do that you cannot start the business, that you cannot find another stream of income for your retail business, that you cannot create another channel of income for your existing business, that you cannot move your Amazon sales to another platform, that you cannot, you know where I'm going. So let me know your excuse in the comment. I promise you it's an excuse. Or let me know what you think about it in the comment. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments. If you agree, let me know. If you don't disagree, let me know and we'll chat there. Catch you tomorrow.
You've been learning about all the different e-commerce strategy, whether that's Amazon or drop shipping or any of these things that are supposed to make you money. Then why hasn't it happened yet for you? Before clients enrolled into my membership program, they always say, hey Nils, if your coaching is so good, why don't you coach me for free and I just pay you with the money that we earn? And you know what? Today, you can do that. To schedule your free mentorship months, just click the link below and sign up now. No matter if you have zero right now to invest and you want to replace your job income with a dropshipping store, or you already have the funds for your Amazon product, but you're not really sure, which one to choose or how to launch it right. Or maybe you even made some money already, but you're not sure how to get it to the next level. Well, the Easy Peasy Ecom mentorship program is just right for you. No, it doesn't even have to be that hard. You don't have to work crazy hours and follow 10 different strategies out there. All of the strategies work if you tweak them uniquely to your situation. Because to be honest, we tried it all. We actually made dropshipping stores that are profitable and we hit 7 figures selling products on Amazon. Because obviously my day only has 24 hours, those spots are going really fast because I can only take on a handful of people. But if you want to learn how to turn $500 into $5,000, you should join that program. Or if you want me to show you how to replace your job income within 90 days, go on. How would $1,000 help you? Or $2,000 change your life? Or maybe $5,000 to replace your job income? Actually, it's not that hard. Look, 6 products a day make $5,000 months. It's not that crazy. You can do it, but you need to follow the right strategy and you need to be held accountable. So don't wait any longer before all the spots are gone. Go ahead now and book your spot.